God kids? It's Dion the Godfather here. This is another story time. So, racking my brain, trying to figure out what can I tell y'all? Like what happened in my life? What are some things that went down? And then I looked over to my left and all those shoes, you guys are probably familiar with the company. They have some really cool shoes. To be honest with you, maybe bought one or two pair as a male. I really wasn't a fan of all of their shoes or the leather, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I was working at all those shoes, doing my thing as a manager, and I was really, I really didn't want to be there anyways, but I really enjoyed my job. I'm a type of person that whatever it is that I get involved in, I'm going to do it to my best of my ability. I'm going to be fun. I'm going to be energetic. So, I'm going to make sales. I'm going to do what I need to do. So people love me. The company loved me, but I really didn't care for it too much. So I actually was watching a reality show by the legendary Fantasia. And I was really watching her season after season, and I enjoyed her show. And on the show, I saw that she was, going through a situation with her brother at the time, who was one of her background singers. And I saw that, he was trying to do his own career. He was trying to do his own thing. He was like, I can't be singing background for you forever, And so she went through a little sad point in her life where she was like, I want you to do it for me, but I also want you to do your own thing. But when I saw that, I saw an opportunity for me to try and become a background singer, to try to work with Fantasia, the American Idol, I saw an opportunity for that. And I've always loved Fantasia, I've always loved her music, and I always loved her artistry. So it was nothing for me to just be like, I'm gonna figure out how I can get in contact with Fantasia. And so what I did was I watched the show, and being in reality TV and being in the entertainment world, that it's take 3 months, sometimes 6 months prior to before it airs. I was like, how can I get in contact with Fantasia? First thing I did was I looked up her manager. His name is Brian. I was looking up Brian's profile and looking up his information, and I was trying to figure out how I could be in contact with him. And I actually Googled some different things, and I finally found his information, his website, his number, and I just texted him, I called him, I reached out to him, and I kept doing this on a regular basis. I kept reaching out to him. There was times where I didn't get a response in the beginning, and I was like, I'm still going to reach out to him, I'm still going to call him. And I called him and I made it a point to let him know that I'm Dion. My name is Dion, and I am a fan of Fantasia, and I'm a fan of the show. I know that you guys were looking for possible background singers, and I would love to be a part of it. And he was so nice, he was so kind, but he was always busy, and so I made it my point to always reach out to him. This day, oh my gosh. So I'm at work and I get a call from Brian. He's like, hey, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm at the Fantasia Theater. Would you like to come down and, I want to hear your music. I want to hear you sing, and, I want you to, meet Fantasia. And I was like, okay. Oh, yeah, of course. What? Yes. Now, mind you, he called me. He did give me a heads up. The play was like around 6 o'clock. I had to be at work from 9 to 8 or some crazy hours as a manager. I reached out to my manager ASAP, let my manager know, hey, I can't work today. I can work half of the day and then I can leave. Mind you, we had 3 managers and also a accessory store. Y'all remember, there was a accessory store across the street. So there's 2 managers in that store who we often, close for them and they close for us. Things happen. So on this particular day, my manager told me that he wasn't going to be able to cover my shift because his mom was going to jail, and he needed to be there for his mother. And obviously everybody wanted to be there for their mother, but I don't know what type of crime she did. But I know she was in her late 70s and he was in his 40s. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? I don't give a damn. I need to go see Fantasia. So I said, okay, I'm going to try to find coverage. So mind you, the other manager and I were working the same day. So it was like a cover shift. It was like he came in at 11 and he's supposed to be off at 5 or some weird stuff. And I was the one that had to be stuck there. And so I reached out to the manager across the hall at Accessories, Aldo Accessories. The manager said that she couldn't help me. I called my district manager. Look, guys, this is a big thing. Like, duh. Who wouldn't try to figure out how they can get off or how they can just, find someone to cover for them? And so I was like, you know what? Let me just call the district manager. This is ridiculous. Call the district manager. She's like, oh, Daryl, we don't have any coverage. Oh, no, we don't have anything. Oh, no, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I really have to go. This heifer had a nerve to say to me, if you leave, you're done. What? Who you talking to, girl? Girl, who you talking to? I didn't hear that properly. What? I'm done. I'm through. I'm done. So I looked at the manager next to me, the key holder. I said, did you just say I'm done? I said, oh, I'm done. I said, you ain't got to worry about me being done. I'm out. Hung up the phone, okay? I had the keys to the store, slid the keys on down to my friend Marvin. Hey, Marvin. Slid it on down to Marvin. And I was like, I'm out of here. Y'all got me fucked up. I am not about to miss this opportunity. Are you sick? Is you dumb? Are you a fool? Who the girl? Anyway, so with that being said, I had to quit my job because I needed to take this opportunity. This is a step in the next direction into my life, into my career. Get to meet someone that I am a big fan of. And, all my hard work is starting to pay off, And so I hopped into my old school 1990 Cutlass Supreme Sierra Burgundy. Got inside that motherfucker. I was looking fabulous. I had on an amazing outfit. I was feeling good. I had my music printed out on a CD. It was bootleg. It was a hot mess. But whatever. I had to do what I needed to do. So I get there. I go to meet Brian. I didn't expect, to be in. We went to a little donut shop like right next to the place. And we had a conversation and we talked about, him managing me or helping me. And, he wanted to hear my music first before he was able to, decide if we're going to do work together or whatever. When I got there, Fantasia had already filled the background singing jobs for it was like at least 2 to 3 months. They already had 6 background singers, so 6 is a lot. So they're already rotating on performances and albums and stuff like that. But I got free tickets to the show, the Color Purple. Fantasia starred in it. I got to watch the show. I got to go backstage and meet Fantasia. And not only that, I was able to go on an amazing trip a week later to visit Fantasia and Brian in the studio in New York City. And it was just an epic experience. I was able to see, the ins and outs of making her album. And it's just an amazing thing. And I'm telling you guys, had I not fought, had I not, continuously reached out, had I not had a little faith, if I hadn't told myself that I was built for this industry, if I hadn't told myself that, it's going to be all right. Like this job, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be fine, And I was, and I am. And I'm just so happy that I'm able to share this story with you guys. So many things happen in our lives, and, that's a stepping stone. That's a mark in the right direction. Although I didn't get the background singing job, I got the opportunity to meet Fantasia. I got an opportunity to meet a manager. God showed me that it's possible. So sometimes we want something so bad to the point where we miss the small things when God is giving you, the universe is giving you the acknowledgement that it's possible. So today, I'm telling you, my God kids, I want you to lift up your hands and be grateful. Be happy. Speak life into your life. So, and working there, doing my career, Obviously, it was stressful. You know, it was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. I want to perform. I want to do music. I want to do fashion. I want to entertain people. And I had to have a job. I had to have a what they considered a 9 to 5 day afloat. Mind you, although recruited me from my job, I was working at Baker's Shoes, and they had the nerve to come over and recruit me, darling. You know, with that being said, there's so many things that happen in life that allows us to be down, that allow us to be sad and to be shooketh. And you know, I'm telling you right now to come out of that. Come out of that. It don't matter what you're going through in your life, just come out of it right now. You can be happy. You can be great. You will be all right. When you're going through situations, when you're going through the struggle, you have to see the light on the other side of the tunnel. You have to continue to be perseverant, continue to work for it, continue to try to do whatever you can to make things happen for yourself. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody else is really going to push you the way that you need to push yourself. You know, and yeah, there's people in your life that are supporters and that they do push you and they do tell you to do what you need to do, but at the end of the day, they're just saying it. If you don't do it yourself, oh my God, I am a witness. You have to be able to go forward, guys. God kids, I'm telling you, whatever it is that you got in your mind that you want to do, you can do. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, and comment the good, the bad, and the ugly. I would love to reply to you. And stay tuned for more on my channel. This is The Godfather, and I'm signing off. Bye!
Right, whatever you may be going through, it will be alright.